me get the chat up. Yes, it's happened again. It happened again yesterday. I'm going to take you about and show you some things this morning. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you. Oh my goodness. Story time and yeah. Uh-huh. There I've got us now. Live chat. Live chat. Everything's good. Good morning. I've got my naughty energy drink as we speak. I done it again. Oops, I done it again. I blew up an appliance in my kitchen. Oh baby, baby, oops, I did it again. I blew up an appliance in my kitchen. Good morning, Haley. Gemma, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Remember the toaster wasn't that long ago. Remember the toaster got tossed out. Toaster was on fire. Danger, danger. High voltage. Good morning, Randy. Good morning. Yes, I'm gonna evidence. I know some people need evidence of my story, so I'll be showing you. I'll be showing you what I've done. I'm an idiot. It just goes to prove. Yes, Sasha. Yeah, I mean, and then remember I got electrocuted not that long ago in my bedroom because I broke my brand new tripod bulb, smashed, and I thought I had the off at the socket, and I touched the wires and burnt my fingers. Good morning, Elisa. Good morning to you. Right, I'll tell you this story first. So, the other day I was sitting outside and I was thinking, do you know what I've not had for a long time? Cheese toasties. A cheese toastie. Right, and I thought, I've not even got a cheese toastie maker, but I bet you they're quite cheap, the cheese toastie makers. So I went on Amazon and I ordered a nice red cheese toastie maker. And it came yesterday, but I'd already went to Asda, so I got my cheese because I was wanting cheese. Good morning, Sweet Pip. Good morning. I thought I'll have a nice cheese toastie, and do you know what? I might even put a wee bit of tomato in it. I was feeling adventurous. Cheese and tomato toastie. So I thought, right, this is going to be delicious. This. So it came the time yesterday to have a cheese toast. There was my mouth was already watering think about that cheese. So I read the instructions as if you really need to read the instructions, right? So turn it on, wait until the light goes, the green light goes on, and then your cheese toastie maker's ready to go. So I had my bread all prepared, and you buttered the opposite side, so you put it butter face down and all that. I had all like this, all planned out. Wee sprinkle of cheese, a wee bit of tomato, salt and pepper to taste on it. I was like a chef, and all the rest of it. So I brings it down like that, and it was a bit resistant. And I was thinking, it must be because it's new. So I really, really shoved down, and the next thing, bang, flash. And I went, oh, jeez, like that. All the lights went out, the whole house, all the lights went out. Poppy ran for her life. She's thinking I'm in there playing with fireworks in the kitchen. Blue flat, got fright of my life. I was like, cheap shit for Amazon. Absolute cheap shit. No, I'm going to take you. Show you what I've done. Right. There is said cheese toastie maker. Brand new cheese toastie maker. Notice the difference here. Brand new toastie makers don't come with this electrical tape round it. This was tucked inside here, and I rammed that down, and the wire was in there, and I was pressing and pressing like that, and that's what happened. Through the wire was cheese toasted. I cheese toasted the wire of the brand new toastie maker. Oh, wait, want to see some Jack Russell glitter? This is Poppy's. I groomed her this morning. That's needing hoovered. Look at that. Jack Russell glitter. Oh, but I was going to show you while I'm up, I'll show you the other thing. So there you go. See if anybody's ever thought about cheese toasting a wire that's on. Don't, it flashes and bangs. Right, look what Open Mind gave me last year. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Look, see it up on my tree? It's a fake wasp's nest. And it's to stop wasps occupying the bird boxes up the back there. So we'll see if it works. So there you are. And I was thinking, why did I not realise that, you know, when it was resisting, that there was a wire in it? But there you are. Brand new. Hadn't even toasted anything. Yes, I know. I know. I'm desperate for these firefighters to come into the house. Angela, good morning to you. So there you are. Cheese toasted the wire. It makes a flash. It was like one of the flash grenades that you see the police throwing into buildings. Poor Poppy went flying for her life like that. She was sitting shaking. She thought I was in there playing with fireworks. But I had a look at the wire. The wire was completely burnt on either side, but the internal wires looked not too bad. So I had a wee check and they looked fine. So I thought, a bit of tape on that. A bit of sticky tape. And it'll be brand new again. So it's working. So I had the cheese toasty this morning. I know, it was a giant explosion. I know. And do you know the funny thing, see, when I first came up to view this house, I was like, it's a weird smell outside. What's that smell? I was like, it smells a bit like shite. I was like, what's that smell? I was thinking, I'll sort it out. A wee bit of Zoflora, a wee bit of disinfectant, a wee bit of Febreze, that'll sort that smell out. And then I had brought my brother up. I says, come on, have a look at the bungalow. And he came up with, that's the smell of gas. There's a gas leak. I went, is that what that smell is? Just as well I didn't go in and turn my cooker on. And it was a gas leak right outside my front door. They had to remove all the paving stones to get underneath there. I just thought, I was like thinking a wee bit of Febreze will do that smelling. That's why it's not a good idea for me to have a fire pit or anything like that in my garden. Because you see pictures of people with fire pits and it looks all exotic and beautiful. But I will, no, I think I better not. That and pool, that and a spa, I better not. It's only going to be disastrous. Yeah, there's a good bit of tape on it. There's a good bit of tape on it walking in hot ice. I thought, you know, do you know underneath that tape, sellotape first of all, and then I thought maybe I should be using electrical tape, so then I put a lot of electrical tape over the top of it. So I'm not ever going to leave that appliance on itself and walk away from it. That's an appliance I need to keep my eye on. Mind the toaster was in fire, that got lobbed out in the snow. The toaster was in flames in the kitchen. So there you are, that's my story for today. Last night though, I was a bit shattered. And then you think, God, imagine me doing that. I'm a silly bad word. And my mum said, you're lucky that you never got electrocuted. To see the way I was pressing down in that, it's just, I mean, it's a miracle. That's why God's always watching over me. There's been so many, so many times. That's what I need, actually, Walton Hottish. You've actually hit the nail on the head there. I need a firefighter to be with me 24/7, preferably in uniform. In uniform 24/7. There's Miss Guy. Good morning, Sky. Sky, almost killed myself again with a cheese toasty maker this time. Cheese toasty. Imagine that. Imagine my tombstone survived scoliosis, survived metal rods up the leg, survived cancer, killed by cheese toasty maker. Imagine that. Oh, that would be that. People would want more information on that headstone, wouldn't they? They'd be like, I need to know more information, backstory on that. Killed by cheese toasty maker. This is Haley, you know. Just show. See, I'm a fighter, but I'm also an idiot. I am. Most people, Sky. Most people would know that putting a cheese toast maker down and you feel some kind of pressure. There's something stuck inside the cheese toast maker other than bread. I'm just thinking the thing's new. Give it a wee squeeze down. Bang. All the electricity out. I took it into the fuse box. Again, I was in the fuse box. Poor Poppy though, she was sitting shaking like that. She thought I was playing with fireworks. Good morning, Beth. Good morning to you. But here, do you like my wee fake wasp's nest? I hope it works. Oh, do you know what my son said? And I hope it's not true. He said to me, here, the wasps might come and think, oh, here we go. A lovely wasp's nest unoccupied. We're going to go into that wasp's nest and make a wasp's nest. See if they do that, I'll be getting the guys out again. It'll be another 50 quid. My dad's got the stuff to do it himself, but I don't think I should be near any kind of dangerous things. Safi, that was last night. That was like the whole exploding in the kitchen was last night. This morning I actually made a cheese toasty in the. I was like, oh, I was a bit frightened turning it on, but it's working. It's working. Wee bit of sellotape, wee bit of sticky wire tape. Good as new. Good as new. Angela, no, right? You survive all these things, and it'd be like killed by toaster in kitchen or cheese toasty maker got her in the end. That would be, and that people would want to know. See if they've seen that, and yours would be the grave that everybody would want to come and stand at and go, oh, wonder what the cheese toaster survived cancer. The woman survived cancer. The cheese toasty maker killed. I wonder what it done. I wonder what the cheese toast. Did she toast her face off or something? What was she doing with the toaster that killed her? It was a bang. It was an almighty bang walking in the house. It was, I mean, it was really, really. I let out a scream. Again, nothing good happened in the bungalow. You know, a scream would happen. People might think that woman's in there enjoying herself, but no, it was huge. It was a big bang like that, and flash like this. Poppy was originally at my feet because she knew I had grated cheese and all that. She was waiting on bits of grated cheese dropping so she could scoop it up, and she flew for her life. And when I came out to look for her, I thought she was behind here, but she was sitting at the front door like that. I was like, Mummy, sorry, hen. So see when my son came home, my son wasn't even in. Again, I was in the house myself. My son, I know, can you imagine that? Killed by toasty maker, survived cancer, survived scoliosis, survived hospital treatments for 49 years, killed by cheese toasty maker. And no, that's it. I don't want any description about it. I want it to be somewhere people would come and go, need to look that up. How many deaths a year with cheese toasty makers? I'm pretty sure vending machine accidents is more. Yeah, it was a huge flash of light, a huge flash. I was just glad it wasn't the fire because it was going to be another appliance tossed out my back door. Only this time there was no snow. But I remember that it wasn't that long ago that the toaster went on fire. And then I electrocuted myself in the room. And this is a long line of here. I don't know if any used. I have said this story before, but I think I'll tell it again, right? Just so that you are aware of my history. I'm terrible. I've had a million tumble dryers, wash machines, hoovers. I'm terrible with electricity. And I done electricity in college, but anyway. There was this one time, and I have spoke to God about this time, because I'm not proud of lying. I don't like telling lies. 700 people are just like me then. There's 700 of me going about the world. I should have a fire extinguisher. That's probably a good idea to have. It would explode in my face though, Angela. That, you know, oh, that would happen. I can see it. Right, years and years ago, in the old house when I was married, right, I had a washing machine, and it was quite new. But then again, mean stuff, things break, and it was broke. And I was thinking, it's a new washing machine. It should actually work. And I was thinking, it must be a wire. There must be a wire loose. Must be a wire loose in that. So I turned off the electricity and all that, and I lifted the lid, and it was all stuff, all wires and things, and the drum and all that. And I'm looking, don't see any wire that's not connected or anything like that. And I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? Because sometimes I do it with batteries. If they're not connecting to the end of something, I get some silver foil and put it in. I thought, I'm going to wrap all the wires in silver foil. That way, if there's a loose connection, it'll connect. Wraps all the wires. Silver foil, right? It's just silver foil in the thing. And I turns it on, nothing. It's not working. I was like, Right, so forgetting had all that. I just put the lid back on and that, and I says, I'm going to need to phone somebody out. So I phoned a man out the next day, right, and he comes in, and my ex-husband was at his work at the time, and he was an older gentleman, right? I mean, he was a good, he was older than what I am just now, so he was about 60 odd, you know, he was an older man. And he comes in and I said, I says it's not working. I says, and it's a new appliance as well, so I don't know what. I says to him, would you like a wee cup of tea or coffee? He said, a wee cup of tea, Hen, would be nice. I went, right, no bother. So I turned my back on the man, and as I turned my back, I remembered, oh no, I've left all that silver foil in there. Puts the kettle on, and he went, Jesus Christ. In all my years, I have never experienced. Take the plug out the wall. Take the plug out. I have never seen anything like this in all my years doing wash machine thing. That could have been so dangerous. That could have been an explosion, a terrible fire. People could have died. That's it. And I just turned around brazen and just went like that. I told him not to touch it. I did. I thought, I'm not taking the blame for this one. I'm not. I just went. I said to him not to touch it, and then made the man his tea and just went outside and sat. I was like, see, so when my ex-husband came in, the man fixed the wash machine. And when my ex-husband came home, I told him he was raging at me. He wasn't happy, but I don't blame him. But I says to him, the man's never going to know you. Even if the man seen you in the street, he wouldn't know you were the guy with the tin-foiled wash machine. Oh, Sky. I hope they get to the bottom of it soon. I think probably I need a fire check. I mean, I'm always kidding on, but I think maybe I do. I need some kind of refresher course. I don't know why I do these stupid things. It was like, this isn't electrical related, but this is a whole, like, where the smell my finger thing probably came from. And it was one time Mr. Mikey was out, and he was out in the garden, and he comes in with brown goo on his back. It didn't look like shite, right? But it was just like brown goo. And I don't, for the life of me, I don't know why I done it, but I done that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I was like that. And I thought, why did I have to dip my fingers in it and smell it? Why did I not just take the dog to the bathroom and bath the dog? I do these things and don't think about it till afterwards. Couldn't get that smell out my nostrils all night. It was like death. It wasn't even like a shite smell. It smelled like there was something dead in the garden and Mr. Mike had been rolling on it. Elvis Presley, quit being British. I'm Scottish, Elvis. I'm Scottish, so I mean, although we're still in the UK and all the rest of it, I'm Scottish, I would say. Elvis. You quit being Elvis. How about that? I'm feeling extra sassy today, guys. Must have been the wee jolt of electricity last night in the kitchen. It's made me extra sassy. Oh, that and my Sophie's doing good. Do you know, walking the hotties, I've got the best ideas, but it's usually when I'm drunk. Remember the time I was sitting here and the flavouring had been going and I thought, oh my God, that's an amazing ASMR video. That's an amazing video. Nobody's ever done an ASMR video like this one. And I was planning this video out and I thought, oh my God, this is going to go, this is going to fly. I mean, I'm going to get my silver play button with this video. This video is going to take off. Nobody's ever thought of this video before. I can't wait to do this. Oh, this is going to be amazing. What if, I've no idea now. I know I had that idea at the time, but could I tell you to this day what video that was? No. It's gone. It's gone. I don't know what video I was thinking. Here, I'd like to remember it though. I would like, because whatever it was, I thought it was an absolutely totally an idea. But then, see, moral of the story, while flavouring, if I come up with great ideas, use the pen. I know, Haley, we've got a pen handy now for said, because it's right annoyed me because I thought, it just shows you I come up, $1 million idea I come up with. $1 million idea. It's going to take the YouTube by storm, this video. This video's, it's going to be trending, for God's sake, this video. The next day I was like, what if I can't even remember. I know that I was thinking about a video, but I couldn't tell you what it was. Of course, I've done it many times since. It's been the whole flavouring, but it's never came back to me. I don't know what video it was, but see if somebody comes up with this video and I go, I was thinking about that, then it's my own fault for not writing it down. Yeah, it's usually, as I say, I usually get these fantastic ideas. I'd be a nightmare for Dragon's Den. Can you imagine me going on Dragon's Den? I'd love that. You know, an Olympic rocking chair or something along the lines. You know, a self-Olympic rocking chair. Although they've probably got rocking chairs like that now that go themselves. Because they've got babies' cribs and stuff that do that, don't they? But we need a rocking chair with that mechanism. Because my foot's quite getting sore. My foot's falling asleep sometimes with the amount of rocking I'm doing out there. Do you know what I was thinking as well? See, this is it. I was thinking my foot's getting a wee bit sore with all this rocking. And I was thinking, do you know what I could do? I could get some string. And I could tie the string round the gate. And I could hold the string on the chair and just pull it now and again. That way I'm not even using my feet. Great idea, I know. Sitting pulling a rope. Is that not the height of laziness, really? You know, I can't be bothered rocking anymore. My foot, I can't be bothered anymore. I'm just going to pull my way like that in the chair. Someone opens the gate, I come flying right off the chair. I can imagine it skiting right along the driveway like that. Oh, I could never go on Dragon's Den. They would know straight away that they were dealing with an arsehole right away. Right away they would be going, put a cross through her name before she even opens her mouth. She's just got the look. She's got the looky one, hasn't she? Did you, Angela? See, but there you go. There's $1 million idea. But all you need, imagine me going on Dragon's Den just with a bit of string. And a rocking chair in a gate is an example point. Right, dragons, I'm going to need £500,000 for this idea. It's a great idea. And all you need for this is some string. That's all you need for this idea. It's going to sell. It's going to sell. I need £500,000 to produce this string here. It's got to be this string though. It's got to be my string. It can't be just normal string. This string here that you tie round a gate and pull yourself, and then you don't need to use your foot. Don't be fighting over me. I'll leave the room. You can all hash it out. Who's going to be, giving me the £500,000? Hayley, I would watch Me and Dragon's Den, but it wouldn't be because it was a great PowerPoint or anything like that. It would be an absolute disaster. They'd have me in tears. They'd have me in tears. I don't know what percentages are. I don't know what a percentage is. Yeah, I was here. I could sell the tape as well as the string for the rocking chair. I could also sell this tape's amazing. My cheese toasting maker nearly blew the house up. Luckily, I had this, and I'm going to need £500,000 for this as well. So that's £1,000,000. You can have both of them. Here, see, Makeup Revolution are watching me. They're like, no chance in hell we are doing any kind of business with her. She put a strike through her name. Underline it a couple of times in red pen. See, I'm quite alright with spooky things because, well, I lived in a haunted house for years. I suppose that helped. I'm not really... Alien stuff, however. No, and I still sit out there looking up at the clouds and going, come on, where are yous? I know yous are up there watching me. I've got my phone ready just to take pictures. I won't take pictures of yous, honest. I won't take pictures. Aliens, come out, wherever you are. Picture, Sky News. I've got a picture of a real UFO, £500,000. £500,000's my price today. That's the price I'm going at today, is £500,000 for some reason. So there you are. So that's like £1.5 million I've made since been on this phone. 1.5. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. All things, if it keeps going like this, I'm going to be a billionaire by tonight. I know, Sky. See, that's what I worry about. I'm thinking, oh, but you've got invisible cloaks on, haven't you, aliens? Just as well, because see, if I seen you, you know what would happen. Like that, and the big eyes. Angela, do you know, there was one time that, not that long ago actually, I mean, I seen something in the sky when I was a wee girl, but see when I was in Croatia, now I've still got the picture of this. I was in Croatia and I'd woke up and it was night time, and there was like a little veranda, we call it. What would you call it? We call it a veranda, a little balcony, right? We call it a veranda in Glasgow. This wee veranda, and I had been out and I looked up in the sky and there was a big orange ball just sitting there in the sky, not moving at all, just this big orange ball like that. And I was so tired, I just took a picture of it and went back to my bed. I don't know why I didn't take a video. I've got the pictures there, but I don't know why I didn't take a video. It was weird, whatever it was. It wasn't a planet, it was like something glowing red. And the sky following me about, followed me to Chicago. I got me, my mum and dad and the kids and that, we flew to Chicago one time to get a plane down to Florida. And we went down, and the next day, Chicago air control people had been on saying there was a UFO spotted over O'Hara Airport. That was the airport we were going. Now, see the guys that are looking at satellites all day long, if they say that's a UFO, I'm going to believe them. So I was like, they're following me to Florida, piss off, let me go on my holidays. badger me when I go home. Oh. I will be your wedding planner. Yes, we'll all be your wedding planner, sweet Sky. I've never planned a, listen though, I've never planned a wedding in my life, bar my own. I'm not sure if it went smoothly or not. I mean, there was a scuffle later on that night, but every good wedding in Scotland's got that at the end of the night, people fighting. We'd left actually though. Me and my ex husband had left the venue, and then we found out that a couple of his family members had been arguing and fighting and stuff like that. And then somebody's camera got thrown into a field with Highland coos. He couldn't make it up. So, and he was walking home. We were in the middle of nowhere on a golf course, and he was walking home. I don't know where he was going to walk. He must have turned around and walked back because that road's about 3 miles or 4 miles long, and the pitch dark, with Highland coos and all that round about you, you know. Yeah, see, weddings are stressful things. Stressful. And listen, see if it all goes tits up, as we say, with a wedding planner that gets the blame. I thought skydiving was a fantastic idea for Sky's wedding. I thought that was going to be a good wedding thing, skydiving for everyone. Get out the plane, get out. Go and get married, Sky, out the plane, out. There, she's out now. Congratulations to the happy couple. Or are the chutes open? See, no, I probably wouldn't be good. See, I get married in a church and all that. You know, we done all that thing, but we done it all the way you were meant to back in the day. We done it all, but it was a bit. See, if people were saying, "Where's the bride?" and I'm going, "I'm the bloody bride," because I was that young. I was that young looking. I was like, don't insult me on my wedding day. I'm wearing a white dress. What do you think the bride is standing here? Oh. Oh, it was funny though with the Japanese there. It was hilarious. Going, very expensive dress, Linda San. And I was like showing them my leg and all that, and they were going, "Oh, very naughty." And I used to have a great time with the Japanese. Me and the Japanese, they were like my best friends. Very naughty, Linda San. And I was going, Linda San is very naughty. I've never changed when you think it. I've never changed though. I've been naughty all my life. I don't suppose it's going to stop now. And YouTube's only heightened it now. I mean. Yeah, see, the wedding planner be getting it. So that's disgraceful. Imagine making the bride and her man jump out an aeroplane. Who does that? I'd be like sinking into the ground. It was my first time. Put her out the venue. Take her away. Put her in Inverary jail. That's where she belongs, in Inverary jail. Put her in there. Pip, I bought a beautiful dress, and I remember it was £500 back then, and that was back in 1991, so it was an expensive dress, and I saved up all my money to get this dress. It was beautiful, and it had roses round here like that, and it was all embroidered and sparkly bodice, and then it came right out like that. It was like Lady Diana's, like right out, like puffy, right out like that, and it had a big massive bow on the bum of it. A typical 80s, 90s wedding dress. Big bow on the bum of it. There's lovely Heather and Marshall. Good morning, my beautiful ladies in Vegas. Back in my day, that's what it was. It was all big dresses, big hair, big bow on the bum and all that. But it was beautiful, beautiful dress. And it was expensive back then. I mean, it's expensive now. On my wedding day, do you know, see, before my wedding, I actually dyed my hair back to brown. So I did, and I had roses, like a rose crown that matched the roses on my dress, all round here, with diamantes and little pearls that would be sticking out like this. Jamelia, good morning to you. In fact, I'm sure I've got a picture here of my wedding dress. I'll show you it. Yes, Heather, we're talking about weddings. Sky was wanting me to be a wedding planner, but I'm saying it's not a good idea. I think I would be rubbish. I think I would be rubbish. Right, where's my picture? Where is it? Is it even on this, or is it on my... I don't see it here. Where else would it be? It is. I got it. I'll show you my wee wedding dress. And me, of course, in the said dress. There. Look how thin I was, and look, see, I was really young. Look, here, that's the Glen. You know how I'm talking about the devil worshippers in my stories? They were down the back there. That was the Glen at the back. But there's my wee wedding dress. If you wonder what that's known as, it's Mr. Mike. Yeah, that was me. Skydiving, Sky. I mean, Yes, Heather, I bet you your wedding was beautiful. Yes, make sure that you like your dress and try it on and all that. You had an outside wedding walking in hot ice. Ah, thank you, Angela. Thank you, Pip. I felt good. I felt very grown up. I was 19. I felt very grown up, so I did. And I was a smoker at the time, so see at the reception, there I was sitting drinking a vodka and having my cigarette while I had the beautiful dress on. That's what I used to do. I got my dress out of the House of Frasers. It's called. It's in the UK. I don't even know if that shop's still open, but it was called the House of Fraser. I got it. Was quite an expensive place, but it was. I tried on a few dresses, but that one was just, that one screamed my name when I put it on. Yeah, I had to get mine fitted. It was a lot longer and all that. Because I'm only like just under 5 foot, so they had to take it up and all this. And you know how I've told you that I've never been able to wear like slip-on shoes and stuff like that. I had to get a pair of satin boots. That's underneath that dress was a pair of white satin boots with ribbons on them. Oh, it would be hot walking hot ice. My wedding was in September, late September was our wedding. I don't think I'll ever get married again. I just don't think it was for me. I was married for over 20 years, so I think I've done. I think I've done it. I'm all right now. I don't need to be married. I'm happy myself. Angela, I managed to stop with the patches, nicotine patches, highest dose, 24-hour patches at first. And I went on them. You can get them on the NHS. And as well as that, I'd done my cross stitching so that I always had something to do with my hands and my brain. And I sat in everyone had cross stitching stuff in their house. I used to just sit and cross stitch like hell like that to keep my mind off it, because I used to roll my cigarettes. I used to roll them as well as smoke the ones in the packet, but the kind of illegal ones that you can't buy in the shop. I used to sit and roll. So I was into the whole rolling thing as well. So I had to use I had to get over all of that with using my brain to concentrate on something and use my hands to cross stitch. Because see, if I wasn't, I'd just be putting out a cigarette and lighting another one. That's why I think I got cancer, because of that. Because my first cigarette was when I was in primary 7, so that was 10, 11 years old. I know. Good morning, Angelica. Good morning. Thank you very much in beautiful Serbia. Katrona, did I say good morning to you? I hope I did. If I didn't, I'm sorry, I've been so rude. But yeah, I was only 10 or 11 when I had my first cigarette. But we were all doing it back then. I know that's no excuse really, but we were all doing it. We were all, many fags did you get off your mum? Right, because we call them fags in the UK. I mean, we're not using that as a homophobic term or anything like that. That's just what we call cigarettes. Many fags did you get? I got 2 off Mamo. I get 3, and we'd all just sit and smoke it up like that. Kidding on that we were like our mums and dads. In fact, you could buy candy in the shop that was in kid-on cigarette packets. The doctor would be sitting smoking while you were in visiting them. Haley. Okay, do you know what? I'm happy just being myself anyway. I'm happy. Who would put up with this anyway? I'm not even going to kid on. I'm a lot of work. A lot of work. Anyway, I'm going to go, and hopefully I won't blow anything up the rest of the day. And I'm going to go and tidy up the Jack Russell glitter. Because that's just, and I've already brushed her 3 times. Look at that. Jack Russell glitter. So now you just know when I talk about Poppy casting what it's like. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare when she casts. There's glitter all over the sky. So I'll be back again tomorrow, more prettier than I am right now, and all these spots will be covered. There'll be no spots. I'll be flawless skin tomorrow. And I'll be doing my makeup video in the morning. I've got a new palette, so I'm going to be playing with that with these tomorrow morning. So have a wonderful Friday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.